Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing another tournament prediction. This is going to be for CEO 2022. It's happening this weekend. It's going to be actually pretty stacked. I didn't think it was actually going to be this strong, but after taking a quick look at the bracket, it's like actually really strong. So we'll go over the top 13, more notable people, things that I think are underseeded, overseeded, all that, and yeah. So they have Tweak taking it, Riddle second, DeBuzz third, Sonic's fourth, Zomba Myron 5th, MBD and Mudace in 7th, Jake, Yanni, Mars, Fatality in 9th, and then Anathema, Peebnut, Wadi, and Esam in 13th. Then who else do you have here? You have Javi on Earth, who's really good, Kobe's really good, Cupnet, really good, Jazzo's good, ZD, Sean, Epic Gabe, Toast, Mysterica, Aaron, I'd probably put him a little higher. D-Dog, maybe a little higher. Omar's good. Miles. So these are all like amazing players, and then I assume this just is normal pooling. Yeah, okay. So we're not gonna go into all of these. Fusix, he could definitely actually make it out. Even though there's a lot of strong players in there, but it would take a very long time. So we're just gonna mainly focus on this page. And right off the gate, I think Jake in 9th is really overseeding him. I could be super wrong. And I probably will be because I usually am, but I feel like Jake hasn't really had a great performance since Glitch Infinite. At least over, maybe not like crazy overseeding. Like I could see Jake being right here, for example. But I think Jake over Esam is pretty strange, just straight up. Let's see. Excuse me. All right, so Jake has his last few tournaments. He hasn't had a top like 13 in a really long time, unless he got one at Crown and I just missed that, which is it's possible. He's doing good at locals because he's obviously still an amazing player, but I do want to look at his major performances. 25th at MomoCon, not terrible. 65th at Genesis, 25th at Pounds, not like terrible, not amazing. 25th at Collision, so he hasn't gotten better than 25th since Glitch, where he did get 3rd, but that was like in January or February rather, which it's just like I just feel like he's relatively overseeded. Even though Steve's have been doing like super well recently, I just think that's a little high. I would definitely switch at least Esam and Jake, maybe even Sean and Jake. Honestly, I know Sean actually had a fairly poor performance. I don't think it was MomoCon though, and then I don't know if he's been to a major since then. But at least like Sean's like big breakout performance was more recent than Jake's. Let's see. He does have a lower low though, because I'm pretty sure he either got 65th. Okay, he got 65th, which like Jake got at Genesis. Granted, MomoCon was like sooner than that, but yeah, I don't know. I think Jake is seated high. Obviously, no shade to him. He definitely could get this placement. Like, who's he have to play? He has to play Mudace. That's tough. I feel like Mudace would do actually very well against Steve. And then MBD, Anathema. Anathema? Oh, that could be... I could see Anathema taking that. I could also see Toast beating Anathema because Toast is a very good player. But then beating MBD... Onan did beat MVD, but I think the last time that Jake and MVD played, MVD took it. Jake MVD. At CEO, yes. I'm going to say MVD won that sets, and I'm also going to say, I think Jake won it at main stage, but MVD won it at CEO. Hold on, I'll look up MVD really fast, because I think MVD's seen for top 8, right? Yeah, he is. I think MVD probably will make top 8. He has to fight Tweak and Mars. That's really hard. I feel like Mars kind of blows up Snake just because he has a lot of experience playing Snake himself. I'm just going to look it up. Can I just look up a specific tournament? Oh, I'll just look up Jake. Lamau. There's 2? Oh, God. He has wins against both of them? That's just not true. Maybe that was the wrong Jake. Nope. Shine. Is this just broken, maybe? Alright, well, I don't know what's up with that. I will look for this while I'm talking. But I think MVD will probably make it. I believe he got 9th at Battle BC, and I don't think he went to Crown. Oh, he did go to ground. He got 13th at ground. Lost to Shutone and Rydra. I'm actually super familiar with Rydra. That's actually a pretty impressive upset. Beat H4DS. That's rough. And losing to Shutone for 13th is just kind of unlucky. That's way too far. This might be right. Yeah, okay. He beat Jake. Wait, did he not play Jake at CEO? What the hell? I could have sworn the thumbnails said he played. They played at main stage, and it just doesn't have it. Okay, and they played at CEO, and it just doesn't have it. This is really strange, but I feel like I'm also wasting too much time, so I'm just gonna move on and say, yeah, that could go either way. Even though I think MVD will probably take it though, because even though he did lose to Onin, I just think he's a player that will adapt and honestly bounce back. Will he beat Mars? Honestly, probably not. I think Mars is really good in the Snake matchup, and then he would go against ZD, Wadi, and Mutace. Does MVD beat Mutace? Here, let's see if this will actually work this time. MVD Mutace. Yeah, he destroys Mutace apparently. Wow, and it is not close. Mutace hasn't taken a game since Come to Papa 3, which I believe was it was definitely pre-quarantine. I think it was in the first year of Ultimate. That's pretty nuts. So yeah, MVD, if he does play against Mutace, I imagine he rocks him. Maybe Mutace has the adaptation. I doubt it. Just because like when someone's that dominant, they usually stay dominant. DeBuzz, he should get through free. I think he like reverse 3-0'd Myron with Min last time, so I imagine if he starts with Min, he's just gonna roll. And then Riddles, yeah, probably. DeBuzz over Zomba, probably. DeBuzz over Sonics, yes. DeBuzz over Riddles again, so no. I think Riddles not being first seed is kind of a crime. I think I would put Riddles first seed over Tweak personally. Just because of recent performances. Like, Tweak hasn't had bad ones. He's had actually some of his better ones recently. But Riddles has, like, had better ones at the same tournaments they've been to consistently. Like, I think the only tournament Tweak has outplaced Riddles in recently was Collision. Which is, like, actually, here, I'll look up Tweak. Because his last really good run, he got, well, not including Invitational, because, you know, Riddles got third there. So even with recency bias alone, he should be better. And Momocon was his last really good run. So he did outplace Riddles at Momocon. Riddles got 7th. But, like, I still think that Riddles has been more consistent. I guess he has been to more tournaments, though. Like, Tweak doesn't have Battle of BC here. He doesn't have Pound. So I guess maybe. I'd still put Riddles first seed. You can say it's recency bias. I can say it's because Riddles is actually insane at the game. But also it could go to DeBuzz. DeBuzz has gotten second at, I think, like 6 majors now. That's a number out of my ass. But it's like, it's an insane amount. But I think he definitely could take this one. Zomba over Sonics, I'd probably say. I'm done. I'm not a Sonics hater. I swear. I just think Zomba's really, really good. Would I be super surprised if Sonics got 4th better? Or, like, he's going to get top 8. Will I be super surprised if Sonics didn't, like, you know, get top 8? Yes, I would be. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I put Sonics 5th. I moved Zomba up. Honestly, I'd move Myron down, unless Myron did really well at Crown, which I don't think he did. He hasn't had a great performance since, what's it called? Since Genesis, which was, like, it was an amazing performance, to be fair. But he hasn't really... 13th at Momocon, not terrible. 5th Genesis, obviously amazing. Then 13th at Pound. Okay, so he hasn't had any bad performances, just not a ton of tournaments, and he got 13th at both. Do I have him 5th over MVD, who did get... Yes, actually, over MVD, for sure. Over Mutace? I don't think so. I think Mutace is really good. Let's see. What's the last major Mutace went to? I think it's been a tiny little bit. No, it's Momocon where he got 7th. Who did he beat? He beat Yanni. That's impressive. And he lost to Tweak. That seems like a very impossible matchup. 65th at Genesis. But then, hey, 5th at Low Tide. He beat Spargo at low tide. That's right. Oh my gosh, I forgot how crazy low tide was. That was such an insane tournament. Yeah, I would put probably Mutace over Myron, and I might put even Yanni over Myron, just because of how well Yanni's been playing lately. I think they've been getting the same placements. Plus Yanni got that 5th at the Invitational, which was like Myron wasn't there, but it doesn't mean that Yanni's wins weren't very impressive. Yeah, 13th at MomoCon, beating Cosmos and Zomba. That's insane. 13th at Genesis. Obviously, Myron did a little better here. 17th at Low Tide, where Myron didn't go. So, yeah, I think I have Yanni over Myron. I would have definitely Esam over Jake. I think Jake he's fairly highly seeded. I think Fatality's fine there. I think Mars could make top 8 for sure. Same with Wadi. I've really seen a lot. I don't think Wadi's been to a major in a little bit. I want to say the last one he went to was Pound, but I could just be lying. Like, just straight up. I think this is also, it's top 2, or best of 3 until top 8, like it was last time. Combo Breaker was the last one where he got 3rd. It's actually a very impressive run. He beat Iken, he beat Ada. That's actually pretty insane. Or Atada, rather. And then 25th at Pound, losing to Zama. He beat Kept, though. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. I could see Wadi making top 8. I could see a lot of... Basically, most of these people here, I could see making top 8. Just because I feel like it's very... The competition's very close. And then you have this little drop, and then you have Tweak, you have Riddles, you have DeBuzz, you have Zomba, you have Sonics, and then I don't know if I put Mutace in there. I'm going to say no, I don't. And then you have a little drop off, and then you have Mutace, you have Esam, you have Yanni, you have Mars, you have Myron, you have MVD, and then you have a small little drop off, then you have Fatality, Wadi, and then the rest of them basically. So I think honestly the drop offs are so insignificant, so small, that I definitely think that any of these players could make top 8 and honestly probably will. People that I think are going to outperform their seed, Mutace is 7th, so I think that's fine. I think Mars not getting top 8. I'm pretty sure Mars will get top 8. Who does he have to play? Mars plays MVD, which I think he wins, and then he plays Tweak, which is actually really hard because I don't think Mars has ever beat Tweak in the history of like literally ever, or at least like very infrequently. That's like his bracket demon. Oh, Google screwed me. Tweak. Yeah, he is 0-7 against Tweak, so he is not going to make it through into top 8 through winner side unless Wadi beats Tweak, who I feel like Wadi has at least an okay record against Tweak. Wadi just randomly... He's 8-0? What? That's... online. But, like... He's 8-0. Damn. Wadi might be Tweak. That could be insane. Who does Wadi have to play? Okay. I'm switching it now. My people that are going to outperform their... And he has to fight our Robs again. The people that are going to outperform their seed. The first one is Wadi. I think he got this low-key. I think he can beat Tweak. He can probably beat MVD. Will he beat Mars? Let's check this. Let's check this. Even if he doesn't, though, he'd still be outperforming his seed. I think they have a fairly even record. Wow, okay. So he wouldn't beat Mars, but he's not projected to play Mars. He's projected to play MVD, who he does very... okay against, but he won the last set. Okay, they actually never played. They've only ever played once in a major, because this is online, and Wadi 3-0'd. So yeah, I'm gonna say Wadi outperforms his seed, might even make top 8. Honestly, like winner side, and I'm going to say that Zombo wins the entire tournament, so he outplaces his seed by a little bit. And I'm also gonna say Uncivil Ninja. I think Shulk, like after watching Kome and Jared is King play, I've been very impressed by Shulk, and I think he can do it. So yeah, that's my random pick of people that's amazing players that I think are gonna outperform their seed. Wadi by a little bit because it's hard for him to outperform. Uncivil Ninja, I'm guessing the God Run. Basically up nothing. We'll take a quick look at his bracket before I actually cement that. He has to play MVD. That's actually really doable. I feel like Snake so what's it called? Snake Shulk. Uncivilled Ninja. I think I spelled uncivilled wrong. Oh, my stupidity is making me look silly. Oh, it's just uncivil. It's not uncivilled. Okay, well that makes a lot more sense because uncivilled, I'm pretty sure, is not a word. Uncivil Ninja has not been to a major since Genesis, since Poundbury got 65th, losing to Sonics, and I don't know who Tope is. And then he lost to Orion and Leo. Damn, he's had really tough brackets. And this one's no cakewalk either, because like MBD is definitely a very strong opponent. But hey, I have faith in him. I think he can do it. And yeah, that's my MVD or Uncivil Ninja Wadi. I think they're gonna outperform, and I think that either Riddles, Zomba, or DeBuzz is going to take this entire tournament. Why am I not guessing the first seed? Because it's boring, and because I actually genuinely believe that although 3 of those people are really, really strong and could definitely do it over Tweak, this is DeBuzz's tournament to take it home, but actually probably Riddle's tournament to take home. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to sub, all that yada yada. I'll be making a video pretty soon, hopefully, on the people that I think are top 10 before the PGR comes out, because the season has just wrapped up. And it's not going to be anything like invitational stuff, that doesn't count. I'll explain more in the video, the ruling of how I did it. But yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be hype. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.